Hey everyone, Doubly here, back for part 3 of our Fire Emblem Engage DLC playthrough. In the last part, we took on the Mirror Dimension, Opposite Worlds, Firene, and their rulers, which were this world's versions of Alfred and Saline. Alfred seemed a little more aggressive, but Saline really turned it up to 11. She basically took some of her stuff from her support conversations, where she was, I remember, I think we did her support conversation with Alear, her B conversation, but I'm not sure. But I think in that one, she was like wondering what she should do to bandits, if she should, punish them severely. And her ending card too. Her ending card in the game was like, she was totally fine with, capital punishment. Doesn't matter. But yeah, they took that and they really amped it up to like incredibly high levels. So she was very aggressive. And it seems like Firene in this world is also very aggressive. And not the peace-loving country that it is in the base game. So yeah, we took care of them with the help of this world's version of Zevia, who is now named Celestia. She's just like if Zevia was good. Just complete opposite. What if Zevia was good and had all of the same like wants that Zevia had? So like she's still very caring and stuff, but in a good way. Like Zevia showed her care in a very twisted way, but Celestia is actually a good, I guess, person. I don't know. Anyway, I do have to confess something. I did like 3 or 4 recordings of this chapter, and it was too hard. I have to say, hard mode, chapter 1 and 2 were okay. They were fine, but then this chapter really got me. So I've decided to move the difficulty down to normal. I'm not really happy with this decision, but I just couldn't figure out a way to beat the chapter the way I wanted to. So we're gonna do this on normal, and I feel like I'm just gonna play it on normal, like on my own as well, because if I want to start a new playthrough on my own, and I want to get these characters, not maybe as soon as possible, but relatively soon, from the start of the game. So yeah, that's I think that's all the housekeeping that I had to do. So let's get into it. I think another thing I read was,
in the deepest darkness of solitude, would you desire to make the light your own? Would you answer the stranger calling for you from beyond a closed door? Their voice is despairing, their message bleak. News of gleaming ore turned dark as night. But what does it matter? One knows the truth. In this world, there is no compassion. My pain does not exist here.
We've walked quite a long way now. Is everyone feeling all right?
Naturally. Though no doubt it would be easier if I were riding my wyvern.
We're going to Brodia, right? Why aren't we taking the road?
Brodia is widely known for its hatred of war. We would not be permitted to cross the border, and their border security is tighter than that of any other nation. So, we must enter covertly. But more to the point, we are no longer going to Brodia. We are already there.
Huh?
We crossed into Brodia already. We have been within its borders for some time.
And you didn't think to mention that sooner?
I was unaware it was so important. I hope you can still reschedule the parade.
I'm just saying that allies should keep each other informed.
Shh! Quiet, you two. Someone's here.
We cannot have been discovered already.
There they are!
Wait, Divine One!
Stop! Please! Don't hurt me!
Gregory!
You know each other?
Indeed. Gregory is one of the Four Winds, like me.
I'm not familiar.
We are a small band of knights established after the war to protect Lady Nell and Lord Nil. As the name implies, the Four Winds is composed of 4 members. Gregory here included.
I directed him to gather information for us, same as Celestia. Thank you for your dutiful work, Gregory. But we did plan to meet some distance from here.
Right. About that. I got turned around and didn't think I could find our spot. Wasn't sure what to do, so I headed back to the border. I'm so grateful I found you.
Before you give us your report, there is something that you should know. This individual here is...
Not the divine dragon we know, right?
correct.
So I'm guessing the ritual worked, and you summoned this one from elsewhere.
Indeed. That spares me the work of explanation.
Amazing, Gregory. How did you figure all of that out?
Not sure exactly. Something about this one seems... scary, I guess.
Probably the fact I almost attacked you. Sorry about that.
No, that's not it. You're just different from the divine dragon I knew. I'm not talking appearances either. It's like your essence is... off. I'm not making any sense, am I?
Gregory's sense of caution is sharp. He may be attuned to differences others don't notice.
I see.
That's okay. So long as you aren't a threat, I'm sure I'll get used to you. Oh, and sorry if I'm not addressing you formally enough. Always been bad at that etiquette stuff.
I don't mind. Please, feel free to speak casually.
It's all right, Gregory. The Divine Dragon has proven to be a good person, full of kindness. That's right, Divine One. I quite like you.
Thanks, Nell. I like you too. You said the Four Winds were 4 knights. Where are the other 2 then?
They are embedded in the remaining nations, gathering intelligence there. As Celestia took Firene and Gregory Brodia, the other 2 are assigned to Illusia and Solm.
I'm the leader of our little group. I'll admit it, the name Celestia of the Four Winds carries weight. I'm a fairly renowned general.
Either that, or you're so loud that people have no choice but to know your name.
What did you say?
Just joking! Come on, no need for violence.
What was that?
Are we under attack?
Looks like my pursuers found us. Sorry, I really thought I'd lost them.
Explain, Gregory.
Oh, I was spotted while scouting. I ran for my life, but I guess they followed.
1, 2, 3. No use counting. The enemy outnumbers us, and easily. We should run.
But wait, why not fight them off?
If they are pursuing us, then they are border guards or knights. They will not have a bracelet. A fight will exhaust us without any gain.
You want to run? I'm your man. This way, everyone. Follow me. We should be safe here. Let's just head out for a bit.
That reminds me, Divine One. While I see that you prefer to fight, we are accustomed to being on the defensive.
I noticed. You choose your battles.
Of course. How do you think we managed to survive this long? Not by fighting bravely every time someone comes after us, but by running away.
Beyond operations to place the emblems into slumber, we are in no position to attack anyone.
Perhaps if the Four Winds were equal to other nations' knightly orders, it would be different. But alas, we're not. I fear we are something of a disappointment.
Nonsense! The Four Winds have saved our lives time and time again. My sister and I are very proud of you.
Kind words, Lord Nil. I thank you.
The foe has abandoned chase. Gregory, give us your report.
Something's happening in Brodia. They've started sending soldiers out of the country.
I would not have expected them to be plotting an invasion. Where?
That I don't know. Wherever it is, they've done a good job keeping it secret. But judging by the intel I got, I think they want to take the 7 bracelets.
Interesting. Maybe Brodia's doing what we are, keeping them away from our unknown enemy.
I don't think that's their goal. It seems like they want the bracelet's power for themselves.
What would a peaceful nation want with more power?
The boon granted by the emblem bracelets when they are gathered varies by circumstance. With all 7 gathered in an awakened state, the result, as you know, is enormous power. But gather all 7 when they are asleep.
And the bracelets can render you immune to all harm.
Immune? They make you invincible?
That's right. It's the ultimate defense. For a country that hates war, I can't think of anything more valuable.
If that is so, then they would need the emblems to be asleep. They would require Nell. Perhaps the assassins sent to Letho's castle were actually kidnappers from Brodia.
That is possible.
Well, we don't know any of that for sure. But there's one thing we do know. Brodia's going to raise an army, and soon.
You figured it all out. Well done. Though, I'm afraid this means we can't let you leave.
Impossible. I didn't sense anyone approaching.
It seems these are no average soldiers.
They are Brodian royals.
Look, Diamant. Here they are. Now finish them off. Or must I do everything for you, my pathetic excuse for a brother?
I was planning to take them by surprise, Alcryst. You shouldn't have revealed our position.
Oh, thanks for telling me the plan.
Nell, Nil, I take no pleasure in this. I hoped our next meeting would be friendly. Sadly, it seems now that bloodshed is unavoidable.
You must be angry indeed to discard the peaceful principles of your nation.
Look, Nell. He is wearing one of the bracelets.
You're seeking the bracelets, hmm? What a coincidence! As your spy deduced, so are we. It seems our goals align. What do you say? Should we join forces once more?
You cannot be serious.
You're right, I'm not. What gave it away?
War must be torn out at the root before its tendrils spread. As much as it pains me to kill former allies, I have no other choice. Soldiers to battle! Capture Lady Nell alive! Show the rest no mercy.
Circumstances now demand we fight.
Celestia, Gregory, prepare for battle.
Gladly.
I'm gonna focus on not getting hurt.
Ready yourself, Divine One. I expect no less from you than before.
That goes without saying.
Okay, so we get to meet this world's Skris, Alcryst, and Diamant. Alcryst is, I kind of expected him to be like this, insufferably confident. Oh my gosh, look at his pose. He's even tapping his finger on And we have Diamant, who isn't quite what Alcryst was in our base game, but he's definitely not the Diamant we once knew. For the team, we're going to bring Diamant, Alcryst, and I imagine we're going to Elusia next. So maybe our Ivy? Okay. Yeah, let's bring her. And as for emblem rings, I think I'm just gonna give Alear Crom back. And then Celestia can have, I don't know actually. Celica maybe?
Celica!
And Gregory can have, let's give him Soren. Why not? Yeah, okay, that's fine. And then for inventory, let's give him a tomahawk. Who knows, maybe the killing edge will come in handy. You can get a killing edge as well. Actually, let's keep the Levin sword to trade it over to Celestia. Let's grab an Owl Thunder for you. Store all of your stuff, just in case we need it. Never know. Okay. Okay. Let's start.
It is unfortunate that we have to fight each other, but I suppose we should get started.
Beware the magical artillery of Brodia. They can strike from quite a distance.
Yep. Mage cannoneers can fire shells from a long distance. Be mindful of their range. It's highlighted in a different color. Okay.
Let's go.
How exciting! The winds are victorious. I will obey.
I've got this.
At your command. The choice is yours.
Let's dance for Gregory.
By the four winds. I'm ready.
That's fine.
Sure.
Let's see here. Let's at least give him an Elf Thunder. And then he can get any staves he wants later.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Oh, I
poor
don't think
thing.
I gave Alcryst Lynn. Oh well.
Unforgivable.
I'm not so sure he really needs it anymore. Let's see, she has 6 moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get those guys out of the way, for sure. There are a way for us to deal with this.
Don't falter.
Um. See, he's got 42 avoid. He's got 66 hit. Okay, you know what?
I know it's too late, but sorry.
Okay. Don't be rude. All right. Well, he tried. It's the best anyone can ask for. Let's grab Men's Staff. An Outfire. Make sure she doesn't die. And then we can do this.
Sleep now. I had to stop you.
Get this guy out of the way.
I'll help.
Then we can dance for Alcryst.
I'm still alive? Huh.
And we can move these guys forward. Except they'll be going this way. This so while the enemy's taking their turns, this does remind me of like the difficulty of the Ashen Wolves or the Cindered Shadows DLC from Three Houses. I played that on hard and it beat me down super bad. So I switched over to the easier difficulty on that one as well. And another thing I found out about this DLC is
I'm ready for more orders.
I might have alluded to it before when I said that I was gonna do a run through this on my own. But unlike Cindered Shadows, when you beat this, you don't get to keep the fact that you beat it over save files. Over multiple save files. So you're gonna have to play through this every time you start a new playthrough, which is not the best. I have to say, I don't appreciate that decision. So just beating it on normal is probably something I'm always going to do because I don't want to have to play through it again and again and again on higher difficulties just to unlock these new characters if I do like separate playthroughs. Why do you have to miss? Okay, well. But yeah, I honestly don't understand what their thought process was when they decided that was a good idea. I don't mind the fact that there's no New Game Plus in this game. Like, I could do without New Game Plus. Three Houses was one of the only Fire Emblem games that had a New Game Plus, as far as I can remember.
Rest now.
Like resource grinding and collecting everything from the dogs is annoying, but at the same time, it's not that bad. It's not. I wouldn't consider it like so bad that I'm gonna be upset that there's no New Game Plus, I guess. I don't know how I'm trying to word it, but the only thing that bothers me about the fact that we don't have a New Game Plus is probably like the SP skills. Or not the SP skills, but collecting SP for skills. But then we got the books from the well, so that kind of alleviates some of it. But it's not like a perfect solution. And I do wish we get like the money in our next playthrough, like instead of like how much money we have at the end of the playthrough, like however much money we collected throughout the playthrough. That would be nice to have for a New Game Plus. But again, it's like not strictly a necessary thing. I want to get this guy to move, but I have no one to do it with. And our Alcryst is maxed out on his poison stacks. So I guess we'll just have to wait a bit on that.
Remember this.
Dream well.
Okay. Let's see, do we reach? We do. Nice. So you have the spear, he does. Okay. Doesn't really improve the hit rate, or doesn't really improve the avoid rate, but it's fine.
Okay.
Let's do that. What does he have? Thunder? Might as well counter. Actually,
Hold on. You're me! Oh, I'm sorry. I know our faces are the same, but I'm sure you're much more accomplished. How servile. Are you an illusion? Projecting your weakness upon me won't make me falter. I will triumph even against myself. You'll see. Wow. How cool. It's like you're me, yet so full of confidence. I wish I was like that too.
okay. Wow. Let us do this.
I can't believe I did that.
Barely a scratch. I'm glad this battle is won.
All right.
brother, I'm not the enemy. Or are you trying to get rid of me in the confusion of battle? If that is your aim, I will accept your challenge.
I get the impression our relationship is much less cordial in this world.
This can't be. It wouldn't have come to this if I were king.
Damn, bro. Okay. So yeah, like the fact that we have to do this paralogue or these Fell Xenologues every single time we start a new playthrough is just kind of irritating. But I don't know. Maybe they'll patch it.
That soldier is poised to let fly a massive salvo. The attack will cover a wide area. Be ready.
Oh.
Our emblem has considerable power. Now is the time to yield, before it is too late. Emblem Veronica, I will be borrowing your power to establish contracts with heroes. Come to my aid, hero!
Oh, interesting. So in the hard mode version of this map, he summons Sigurd as well. Let's see.
Is it going to hurt?
Yeah. 50% hit rate? Oh my gosh.
Not bad.
I would say that's just lucky, bro. Oh, right. They have like reflect fizz and something on them.
I will not lose.
How much damage does he do? 38? 28? Well, that's 40. Okay.
Alcryst, you want to fight me? I knew it. You never accepted me as king. I suspected you were plotting my assassination all along. Now's the time, is it?
Assassination? You're my brother, Diamant. I was respect and admire you. I would never.
Then lay down your arms.
I can't. You may be my big brother, but you're still the enemy. Wait, you're certain to misunderstand that. Hold on a minute, let me clarify. Oh, I'm sorry, my words aren't coming out right.
Okay. And then something else that irked me about this paralog, or yeah, these Fell Xenologues, is taking care of Nil on hard mode. It's just so annoying.
Never wanted to face. With an attitude like that, how can you expect to ever be victorious? Never wanted to face myself on the battlefield. It seems the time has come. Even if I won, nothing would change. I have no idea how to be a good king. Then lay down your weapon. If you can't, you must still believe you have something to defend. If you are truly king, show me a worthy battle.
Oh.
If I die here,
That was unexpected, to say the least. Do I time crystal this? As well.
never wanted to face
Yep,
with an
yep.
even if I. You'll get no sympathy from me.
Okay, so the reflect biz doesn't go off if they get damaged or if they get killed. I see. Interesting. Is it for the whole turn? That would be annoying.
Alcryst. My turn.
Yeah, it seems like it's for the whole turn. Let's see here. That's 12.
Divine Dragon, have you returned to us?
I'm not who you think I am. Please, think of me as a stranger when we fight.
I cannot fight you. I won't risk losing you again. It has been awful here since you died. I believed all along that the nation should stop squabbling and go back to the way we were. I beg you, please, guide us to unity once more.
I'm sorry. Only the Divine Dragon of this world could have done that, but I can still take on the burden of stopping his conflict through the battle you wish to avoid. Forgive me for fighting you.
me! I knew this would happen. We were all going to die anyway. We never should have tried.
Okay. So hard mode or normal mode is, oh man, this is way easier than hard. I don't know. I don't know if I want to switch back to hard because this, no.
It is over. We withdraw.
Diamant, no! We can't surrender! Not after they took our bracelet! We must get it back! Come on! Round 2!
You have a plan then? An idea that will turn the tide? Please, share it. Now, Nil. We are removing ourselves from the game board. We won't interfere any longer. The bracelet is in your hands, as is Brodia's fate. Please, guide the world to peace.
This is the bracelet of the Lonely Heir, without a doubt.
With this, we now have 4 bracelets.
Emblem Veronica dwells within. She has the power to call upon soldiers from other worlds. But she is tainted by evil, the same as Firene's emblem. We should assume they all will be.
Am I with you now?
Yes, Emblem Veronica. But we won't make you fight for us. You can rest for now.
I see. I am grateful for the reprieve, but I am also a bit lonely. When I awaken, I hope you will be at my side, even without a contract binding us together.
Don't worry. You'll remain with us during our journey. And someday, we will see you again.
I suppose that settles things here.
I'm not used to fighting my own battles, let alone winning them.
Yes, fleeing comes more naturally to us all, the Divine Dragon excluded.
There may be some truth to that. Each of us has run away from one thing or another.
What do you mean?
During the war 1,000 years ago, when Sombron burned my village, I fled to Lethos. Other mage dragons possessed powerful magic, but mine has never been that strong. That's why Sombron couldn't find me, while my family and friends, all brilliant mages, perished. Sombron planned to force the mage dragons to fight for him, but we refused to submit. And now I'm the last of my kind.
I used to live in Elusia as a follower of Sombron, but I couldn't act like the others. The Fell Dragon craved pain and blood, and his disciples were only happy to oblige. I just couldn't join their fervor, so I faked it. And when a priest found out, I had no choice but to run. Run, or give up my life to the Fell Dragon.
I welcomed Gregory into Lethos. He selflessly rushed to my aid in a vicious battle in Elusia.
You say it like I'm some kind of hero. You were surrounded by the corrupted, so I went to help.
And I, as you know, am a failure. I am only alive because Nell and I fled from Sombron together.
I have said it before, and I will say it again. You are not a failure, Nil.
I'm sorry. I know it upsets you when I speak that way, but Nell is much stronger than I am. She could face any opponent, if not for me. So I suppose she is also one who is comfortable taking a stand.
No. I have done as much fleeing as the rest of you.
That's not true. I've never seen you run away from anything.
I fled my responsibility. I should have stopped the royals of the 4 nations from taking their respective bracelets.
You were only respecting their wishes. You even said that's what the Divine Dragon would want.
I said that to mask my fear. I was afraid that my plea would be rejected, that I would lose our allies, and that I would be forced to fight them in Lethos Castle.
I had no idea.
So I too have fled when I should have made a stand. I could have stopped all of this. That knowledge prevented me from leaving the land of Lethos until our savior arrived. And because of that, I am perhaps to blame for the current state of the world.
Absolutely not. You have done nothing wrong.
I agree. Our unknown opponent should carry the blame, not you.
I never would have thought you were running away too, Lady Nell. You always seem so strong. We may be a collection of weaklings, but we're still alive. That has to count for something.
The Divine Dragon was strong, and the Divine Dragon died.
Nell.
All right, that's enough doom and gloom. We're making this Divine Dragon worry. Things are different now. Each of us has proven we can handle ourselves in battle. That is in no small part thanks to you. Your guidance has been a blessing.
It's true.
Yeah, you've been a big help.
I am also grateful for your assistance, such as it has been thus far.
I should have guessed a qualifier was coming. But I know you mean well, so thank you. And I'm glad to be of help.
Well, there is still much to be done. Let us keep up our momentum.
Where are we going next?
To the Kingdom of Knowledge in the west, the Kingdom of Illusia.
Hey, look, it's Nell, the pride of the brood.
Not only can she transform, but she can also put emblems to sleep. Isn't that right, Nell?
Must be rough for you, though, having that failure for a twin.
Are you talking about Nell?
Oh, is that this failure's name?
I don't usually bother to remember them.
Don't you worry about his weakness rubbing off on you?
We could just get rid of him. Wouldn't be a problem.
All he's doing is holding you back.
Wouldn't you agree, Nell?
What do you say?
You must not be serious.
What?
I said surely you must not be serious. If you truly intended to kill my brother, I would have to. I would have to. What? What happened? Was all of this my doing? What have I done?
Culled the weak.
Father, forgive me. I did not intend to.
There is nothing to forgive. Please continue. I did not mean to interrupt the killing. I believe you will make a suitable heir.
You.
I told you Brodia would avoid conflict. What more do you need? And why did the guards let you in?
I killed them. Entrusting your safety to them was a grievous lapse in judgment. Now, I would like to know whether the attack on Lithos Castle was your doing. Answer.
What are you talking about? An attack on Lithos?
Which country would dare start hostilities? Firene? No. Illusia, surely.
You truly seem to know nothing of the matter. So be it. I have no further use for you.
Alcryst! Alcryst! You monster! You filthy snake! I don't understand. We gave you what you wanted. You had no reason to do this.
In fact, I do have a reason, King Diamant. I would not ordinarily come for you by stealth, but I could not ignore this opportunity. Now, I must return before dawn. It would not do for the others to become suspicious. King Alfred and Princess Saline hardly put up a fight either.
Okay. That's unexpected. can't imagine the reason for doing that, but guess there might be. There's something I touched on in the last part, where I noticed that everyone's corrupted. So I wonder if Nell knows that they're all corrupted, and that's why she's doing this. But yeah, I don't know. Seeing a bit more of Nell and Nill's backstory, it is interesting. And now that we're going to Elusia, curious who was stationed at Elusia, and I'm also curious to see how this world's versions of Ivy and Hortensia are like. So yeah, probably gonna stick to normal mode, and I'm not gonna try to be too bothered by the fact that it's on normal and that it's so much easier than hard, I find, but that's fine. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.